Don't worry, there is no need to adjust your computer screen. This really is a new episode of Mr. Duncan's Full English. This video is being made to celebrate my 10th anniversary on YouTube. I thought to myself, what could be a better way of commemorating my 10th year doing this than a new Full English lesson? So without any more beating about the bush or messing around, let's get on with today's special anniversary Full English lesson right now. Can you see what I'm standing inside? This is something you will see a lot on a countryside walk here in England. This is a type of gate that is used on public footpaths in rural areas. It is called a kissing gate. You will often see them around the edges of farmland where a public footpath comes into a farmer's field. The shape of a kissing gate means that only one person can go through at any time. The gate will not open right out, thus preventing livestock such as sheep from escaping. The gate is closed off on both sides. This is because of the shape of the enclosure. It is normally semicircular or square in shape. The gate touches or kisses each side of the enclosure, which gives this gate its name. It is a kissing gate. It allows people to pass through whilst keeping the farmer's livestock enclosed in the field. At some point in your life, you will celebrate or commemorate an anniversary of some sort. The word anniversary is a noun that defines the moment when a past event and the present meet. A point of time from the past converges with the present, albeit symbolically. It is your own perception of the past that creates this feeling. The more you connect with the event, the more you feel its significance. For example, the date when a member of your family died will always be more important to you than when someone outside your family circle passes away. It is your emotional connection that creates the importance and, of course, the memories you have of that person. This can apply to happy events and sad ones. We tend to make a record of an anniversary. Some people put a notice in the local newspaper announcing anniversaries such as the birth of a child or the passing of a loved one. Or they might make a note of it in their personal diary or journal. In October 2016, I celebrated a special anniversary. It was the 10th year that I'd been making English lessons on YouTube. So for me, this was an important milestone. A milestone is an important point of a person's life. They have reached a significant moment that will never come again. A 50th birthday, a moment where a thing you did in the past becomes momentous due to a certain amount of time passing, such as with me and my YouTube anniversary.
Our next contestant is Mr. Duncan.
Is this on? Ladies and gentlemen, horrible judges, honourable judges, The title of my speech is I'm sorry. I'm very nervous. I'm sorry I can't do this.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Not you, I'm afraid.
It's not very nice. It may seem like a strange thing to do, but practicing in front of a mirror is a great way to build some of that initial confidence. Get used to your own mannerisms and ways of showing what you are saying. Facial expressions and body language are just as important as the words you are saying.
Can you see what I have here? This is string. It is a useful item for tying things up with. You tie things with string. You tie up something to keep it in place or to bind things together. The word string can also be used in other ways too. As a phrasal verb, you can use the word string to mean lead someone on by making them believe something that's not true. You string them along. You are stringing them along. You are cheating them. To fool someone into believing something that's untrue is string along. I don't believe a word of what you're saying. You are just stringing me along. As a verb, to string up means to hang something with a rope. To execute a person by hanging them by their neck is to string up. Then there is the phrase highly strung, which means to be oversensitive and easily upset. A highly strung person tends to overreact to things. He has a reputation for being highly strung, so be careful what you say. It's time to take a look at another buzzword. A buzzword is a word or phrase used frequently during a certain period or for a certain reason. Today's buzzword is millennial. The word millennial can be used as an adjective or noun. In its general term, the word refers to a period of 1,000 years. For example, a millennial cycle, which relates to the time something takes to complete or come round again. Then there is the more modern use, which is a person who will reach young adulthood during the early 21st century. A person who will be a young adult in the early 2000s can be described as a millennial. We often hear about millennial trends and millennial habits concerning young adults in today's society. The adjective describes the person, while the noun refers to the status. Young adults in the early 21st century are millennials. The needs of the average millennial tend to be technology-based. Social media sites often find it hard to keep up with the demands of the millennial user. Are you a millennial? This particular buzzword is often used when discussing the needs and requirements of the current and the next generation of young adults. Here are a couple of words that sound alike but have very different meanings. The words are allowed and allowed. They share the same phonetics, but their definitions are completely dissimilar. First of all, the word allowed means to do something audibly. That is to say that something is done that can be heard. For example, not in a low whisper, but in a voice that can be heard. The thing in question is being done aloud. He read the letter aloud for all to hear. The word aloud is an adverb. It describes how something is being done. Then there is allowed, which is a verb that means to give permission or to consent to something. You allow something to happen. It is allowed. One person has allowed another person to do something. The sign says, "No ball games allowed." I'm sorry, but no one is allowed in this room. On a side note, to allow also means to put aside something, so something else can be done. I will allow a couple of hours this afternoon for a rest. To consider something or to keep something in mind is also allow. You must allow for delays before starting your journey. So we have come to the end of this special anniversary full English lesson. Thank you for your company, not just for today, but also the past 10 years. I really could not have done it without your kind words of support. Thank you for your loyalty, and here's to another 10 years of teaching English on YouTube. This is Mr. Duncan in England saying thank you for watching me for the past 10 years, teaching you. And of course, until next time, ta-ta for now. As a verb, to string up means to hang something with a rope. To execute a person by hanging... Sorry, there's a wasp then. Damn it. Hello, I'm just here again to remind you to join me every single Friday for my special live English lessons right here on YouTube. Yes, I will be live as live can be every single Friday, and you can join in with my interactive chat box. I hope to see you then.